Pugh resigns.
This is a sad day for Mayor Pugh and a sad day for the City of Baltimore.
After more than a month on leave, Catherine Pugh steps down. Reaction from city leaders, residents, and what happens next? Hello, everyone. I'm Vic Carter.
And I'm Rick Ritter. Catherine Pugh's long political career ended with a statement from her lawyer that lasted less than 2 minutes.
The now former mayor of Baltimore has yet to be seen in public, and the next in command, Jack Young, has taken over leadership of the city tonight.
WJZ has team coverage of the shakeup at City Hall.
We begin with investigator Mike Helgren at the mayor's home to break down this historic day in Baltimore. Mike.
Vic and Rick, some confidants of the former mayor, are here at her home to comfort her right now. This resignation came amid intense pressure, and there's still uncertainty over open investigations.
The date on Catherine Pugh's letter resigning as Baltimore's mayor is written by hand. Her signature is at the bottom, and she remains in a self-imposed seclusion, letting her lawyer do the talking.
I am sorry for the harm that I have caused to the image of the City of Baltimore and the credibility of the office of the mayor. Baltimore deserves a mayor who can move our great city forward.
He took no questions, and Pugh's former constituents still don't have answers about the open federal and state investigations into her book deals and finances. Pugh raked in almost $800,000 for her children's book series from organizations doing business with the city. She has not been criminally charged.
As painful and as frustrating as this day has been, there is an easing of tension. I appreciate the mayor's decision, and I know it had to be painful for her, but it was the right decision.
Her name has already been scrubbed from the city's website. Jack Young, a veteran of city government, automatically became mayor upon Pugh's resignation. He posted this statement from a conference he's attending more than 500 miles away.
Right now, I'm in the city of Detroit, Michigan, and I'm here to make sure that people around this country know that Baltimore is in good hands.
Pugh is the second Baltimore mayor to leave office in disgrace in the past decade. Sheila Dixon resigned in 2010 after stealing gift cards meant for needy children.
And I'm sad not because of the decision I made, but because I have a great staff.
We ask God that you would encourage Catherine.
Afro publisher Dr. Tony Draper held a prayer service on Pugh's lawn the night before the resignation and said Pugh confided to her, quote, "They're trying to take everything from me."
And I'm very sad. I didn't think I would get emotional.
And that was the city solicitor brought on by now former Mayor Pugh 18 months ago, getting emotional when talking about her resignation. Governor Hogan also released a statement today, and we want to go to that now. He said this was the right decision, as it was clear the mayor could no longer lead effectively. The federal and state investigations must and will continue to uncover the facts. He goes on to say Baltimore City can now begin to move forward. The state pledges its full support to incoming Mayor Jack Young and to city leaders during this time of transition. Mayor Young is expected to return back to Baltimore over the weekend, and as for Mayor Pugh, we're told she's not eligible for a city pension, but she continues to receive a state pension. Live in Northwest Baltimore, Mike Helgren, WJZ.
Mike, thank you. Let's go to Kimberly Eaton, who spoke with several political leaders about Pugh's decision to step aside. Kimberly.
And Rick, tonight city council members are also throwing their support behind Mayor Jack Young. They say even though he didn't want the office, he's well suited for the job, and they're ready to work with him. Catherine Pugh is out, Mayor Jack Young is in, and Baltimore's lawmakers are ready to move on.
This has been a constant distraction now for almost 7 weeks.
That's what we were hoping for, so now we have to move forward to the city now that Pugh is now former Mayor Pugh.
It's a sad day for Baltimore, but a hopeful one for our future.
That's where city council members say they're looking now, 24 days after signing this letter asking then Mayor Pugh to resign. At the time, promising to keep the city moving forward. Even as Pugh's attorney announced her resignation Thursday outside his downtown office, blocks away, city business didn't miss a beat, continuing as scheduled.
Citizens have been laser focused on making sure that the leaders that were still here and those of us that will move on are focused on the business of the city, because that's what's important.
We're talking about trash, we're talking about housing, talking about health issues, recreation, schools, all the things that everyone in Baltimore is concerned about every day, every year.
They say while the cloud of scandal lifts from City Hall, their focus remains on fixing Baltimore's issues, but with one question mark in their own chambers. With Mayor Young shifting out of the role of City Council president, it will be up to his colleagues to choose who will fill that seat. And for now, Sharon Middleton is still acting City Council president. By all indications, members will choose who will permanently fill that role in the next week or two. Reporting live at Baltimore City Hall tonight, I'm Kimberly Eaton for WJZ.
Kimberly, thank you. WJZ's coverage continues tonight with Paul Gessler, who has a reaction to Pugh's resignation from city residents. Paul.
Hi, Vic. Yes, we spent the afternoon at Penn and North, and reaction ranged from empathy to excitement to disappointment.
It's like a cloud hanging over the city. It's constantly in the news.
You would think that Ms. Pugh would have had a lesson learned from Sheila Dixon.
I'm very disappointed because that's a very talented woman.
It's a bittersweet day. I think she made the right move. I've been waiting for her to do it. To be embarrassed on national news by this mayor, but if you look where you stand at in the 40th district and you see our conditions, we needed a change. I personally really don't put my faith in whoever they put in office.
There was no way she was ever going to get back her political credibility in the city.
It seems like whoever they put there is out for their own selfish gain.
I'm very sorry to hear that, but with all the scandal that's coming, the least she can do is resign to save her respect and respect of her followers.
She's done nothing for this city. The only thing she has done is help herself.
My prayers are that she gets better, more than anything.
Being sick and not necessarily in the state of mind to make any major decision, but at the same time, if you're not in the state of mind to make major decisions as mayor, you shouldn't really be mayor.
Taxpayers' money's being wasted and a city to run. And there's a lot more bigger problems than her selling books.
We need to see if indictments are going to come down. And if they do come down, I think what needs to happen is that everyone must do a character check.
We're in a crisis. Our leadership is broken. The leadership is so broken.
Many today were quick to add that they hope this whole ordeal reminds other elected officials to act ethically moving forward. We are live at Federal Hill Park tonight. Paul Gessler for WJZ.